Hey guys, so welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Carissa. So I just saw the Disney live action Lilo and Stitch movie, and I've got to say, I feel like that Disney magic is coming back, and I thought at this point we'd pretty much lost it. I'm just going to be honest. It had just been flop after flop after flop, and then Snow White. So yeah, I went into this cautiously optimistic, and yeah, I was really happy. And I saw the early morning screening here in Australia, and nobody goes to those really. I'm usually pretty much one of the only people in the cinema. This cinema was packed out, and the kids were quiet pretty much the whole movie. They were really paying attention. So I feel like this is one of those movies that is going to do really good, and it's surprising considering they were going to dump this on Disney Plus. This wasn't even going to get a theatrical run, and also this has like less than half the budget of Snow White. So it goes to show it's not about the amount of money, it's about the amount of care they put into it. And when Disney does it right, I feel like it is so good. Like Christopher Robin, Cinderella. I would say this isn't as good as those two because they're my personal favorites, but it could definitely be number 3. And I feel like there's always those people that come out of the woodwork with any Disney live action adaptation and end up saying, this is unnecessary. Like you could say that about pretty much any movie in existence. Of course, it's unnecessary. It's for entertainment. And I feel like, the unnecessary people won't say that about the ones that they like. So it's really just personal preference, I guess. So I have not seen the cartoon, so I can't compare this to that. I'm going in taking this as its own thing. And how cute are the cups? You can see there's like the little Stitch at the bottom. I thought, I don't usually get merchandise, but this time I decided to splurge, and there's also these ones as well. And I actually got this too at the shops the other day. So I feel like I just need like a whole kitchen drawer dedicated to my merchandise, collectible mugs and cups and all of those things. Anyway, Hawaii, I've been lucky enough to go there 2 times, and seeing it on the big screen in this way was just so beautiful. The way every part of this movie captured the spirit of Hawaii, it really felt like Hawaii was its own character in the movie. So I feel like the humor, one of the things that I feel like this movie could have done better was definitely the humor. Don't get me wrong, there were some moments where I laughed out loud, and it takes a lot for me to actually laugh out loud, but I did. But I feel like it would have been funnier at times if I hadn't seen so much of the marketing. I feel like the Lilo and Stitch marketing was aggressive. Every day there was like 1 or 2 clips from the movie. They're doing it right now with the ballerina movie, the John Wick spin-off movie. I saw there was 4 clips of the movie, and like several of them are scenes with John Wick, the Baba Yaga, and like those are crucial parts of the movie. And with the Lilo and Stitch one, it was all the funny bits, all the best bits. Of course, they're going to promote the movie by showcasing the best parts, but at the same time, you also want some things to be a surprise when you're at the cinema. So I really just hate the way the marketing is lately. There's like not just the trailer, the second trailer, the teaser trailer, the trailer for the trailer, then there's clips, featurettes, behind the scenes, interviews, and at a certain point it's like, let's save something for the movie theater. Anyway, where the humor did land, I feel like Billy Magnussen was a big part of that. I can see how it might not work for some people. It was really campy, but it worked for me. I'm a child at heart. I thought he was hilarious. Zach Galiv, the hangover guy, whatever his name is, I was surprised that he wasn't funny because he was really funny in The Hangover. So I don't know. I feel like they could have done that differently, but mainly because he was heading into the villain direction, I guess they decided to make him more serious. Wait, is that a spoiler? I'm sorry guys, I don't know if it's like common knowledge because I haven't seen the cartoon. I don't know how closely this resembles the cartoon, but I feel like it's common knowledge, who the Disney villains are. Anyway, it feels like the movie's setting it up for the villain to be this other guy, but then it ends up to be this alien sidekick guy, and that was one of the weak points, apart from not all the humor really landing, is just that there wasn't a very strong villain. It feels like there was a lot of character development that needed to be done there. So the soundtrack to this movie was mainly Elvis, and I feel like it suited the tone of the movie so well. It was heartwarming. I love that they had so much of an emphasis on family values because I feel like we're seeing less of that in media these days. That's one of the reasons I love Christopher Robin. Such a good movie. If you haven't seen that live action movie, I've got a review of it. I'll leave it down below. And the kid actor did a great job. You know, with kid actors, they can be very hit and miss. She knocked it out of the park. She's definitely going to be heading for big things in the future. She was adorable. Her and Stitch together, well, hands down, is obviously the name of the movie, so it's going to be the best part of the movie. But, you know, it really did bring it to another level whenever her and Stitch were on screen together. So I feel like Stitch is like E.T. if E.T. had ADD. I don't know. He's just chaos, but he's so adorable. I really enjoyed this. So let me know down below, what's your favourite Disney live action movie? What did you think of this movie if you've seen it? And I would give it an 8 out of 10. So please consider subscribing or just giving this video a like, all of that YouTube stuff, and I'll see you in the next video.